So we're doing some shop work today. I was pulling this M out this summer, late at paint season, and not building any oil pressure. So kind of put it off till now, but it wasn't going to be that interesting of a project. But we pulled the oil pan off and it was dented. You could see that well before we took it off, but now that we're putting things back together, have everything cleaned up, it didn't want to go back on. The bottom of the pan was just pushing up against, all the way up against this bottom of this oil pump here. So Giannis has been busy pushing that bottom back out, heating it up and pushing it out, and now the seam around this bung flexed out a little bit, so we'll get that welded up and see if it will go back on. And if it won't, then maybe I'll just take a pail of 1540 and hang it off the bottom of the tractor. Also found in here this little floater, which is just a screen to keep big chunks from getting sucked up into the pump. Some genius in the past 70 years decided to work on this thing. Maybe it had oil pump problems before. And it looks like they just jammed a punch up in the motor and just kind of moved it around a little bit just to see if that would help the oil flow. So we got her all welded up, and now we'll put a gasket maker on it. I'm just going to use some gasket maker. Okay, we got the gasket maker all the way around, just perfectly, as you can see, is like NASA level. Conveniently, Giannis is already on the ground, so I can just hand him that oil pan and we'll get it cinched up. Old school oil pans that don't have dipsticks, but they use these little bleeder valves. So this one, you open up a little bit, and when it leaks out of here, you know it's full. And then when it leaks out of this one, you know it's really full. Well, we got the oil pan back on, and the instructions for the gasket maker say we should let it cure for 24 hours. It's been about 45 minutes, so it's pretty close. So we're going to go ahead and drop the fresh oil in. Okay, so we have everything buttoned up, and I'm making sure I'm not in gear, and we're just going to see if we can get some pressure on that there gauge. So, here we go. Perfect. It pegged.
Sure, yeah.
Well, that was a success. I was a little worried it could be something worse, but I think what in the end happened is we found quite a bit of sludge in here in this filter housing. After we took the sludge out of here and put a new filter in there, and then we dropped the pan as you saw, and we had cleaned out the little bit of sludge that was in there. So you can see when you open this up, you get some oil dripping out, just to let you know that it's at least at that level. So that's a wrap for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll chat at you later.